Hello Aquarius, it's Miss Edie with your second week of October. Thank you so much for checking out Missedie's Tarot. I'm also set up on Instagram, guys, so check out Missedietarot there for your daily messages. All sorts of cool posts that are always up there constantly. So we're going to definitely go over your Unicorn Oracle, your Lover's Oracle, Romance Angels, and we're using the Gilded Tarot today to see what messages you have for your week. I am going to tell you guys a bunch of cards came out for you today, so we're definitely going to have to get into it, but I might have to speed things up at some point. So we're going to start with your Oracle of the Unicorns. And your card, the only one that came out for the Unicorns, is Courage. So let me hold it there for you. You are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set boundaries. This situation requires you to respond from a place of love and courage and to trust that you are safe. No matter what the outcome, fear has been used to control you throughout lifetimes to ensure that you never get out and get too powerful. The media bombards us with stories that can lower our vibration, and many of us as children have been programmed to believe the world is unsafe. This unicorn and his guardian call on you to rise into your power in order to shatter the illusion of fear. When you remember who you are, an infinite powerful being who can never truly be harmed, you become untouchable. Journey now in the knowledge that the world you live in is loving and kind, that others can be trusted, and that you are always protected. When you do this, you are free to live with the unshakable sense of security. You can pursue your dreams more fearlessly and take risks knowing you can create the results you want and have no need to be afraid. Call on the unicorns to walk every step of your path by your side. Listen as they remind you to be courageous, stand in your power, and trust that you are safe. So for some of you, that's really important, depending on what situation you're in. I am encouraging you to be aware that you are protected and you are safe. And for some of you, it is asking you to be a bit more positive. And perhaps some of the fears that you're facing are... it's just assuring you that they're just fears. You know, you could have anxiety about something, but you're kind of just doing that to yourself with your thoughts. Okay, so your romance angels, we got 3. So reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Beautiful. Your next one is power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So you guys are in control. So for some of you, the fear could be that you can't leave or you can't walk away from something, but you do have the power to, okay? And the last one is soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So for some of you, if you're focusing on your soulmate, just know they're already with you, and then that'll pull them towards you. Of course, if you're ready for that, if you're brave enough. Here we go, wedding. This situation involves marriage. So you can be dealing with someone. Congratulations if you're just recently married, of course. This is soulmate energy here too, so I'm really hoping that some of you are. Also, this is also about committing to the next level. So for some of you, you could be taking a relationship, you could be getting engaged, you could, whatever the next level of commitment that is coming your way. Then here we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So for some of you, this is partly, a huge healing process. So for some of you, this is the courage of what you have to leave. Maybe you have to set boundaries even with yourself about that. So for a lot of you, there's a lot of lingering energy. Maybe you're still connected to that person, and it's really assuring you that you have to release that, because you can't have your soulmate coming in if you're still connected to someone that isn't, things from the past, they're in the past because they're not working. So you can't bring in new if you're in that energy. And for some of you, maybe even at the wedding, you need to release your ex. So that could be, not something you want to bring into your new relationship. Next one is religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So for some of you, your calling could be the reason why you guys are being taken apart, and my lights flickered when I said that. So I feel like also for some of you, divine guided message here. For many of you as well, this person could, of course, come from a different background or different cultural, there's definitely differences between you. So that could also be affecting it. And true love, this is the romance of a lifetime. So the person you're connecting with or that you're attracting towards you, this will be true love. You will have that divine guided thing. And of course, you've got soulmate, you have true love, you have wedding, and there's a few factors that you have to consider and weigh in the meantime, of course. But you have the courage. So just have the courage to bring this towards you and allow that in. And for some of you, you have to have the courage to let go of the old. So let's get into your reading. Let's see what's going on for the second week of October for my beautiful Aquarians. Wow, we have the Six of Cups. You guys, this is such a beautiful energy to start off with. Some of you could be really reminiscing about your childhood. You could be really reminded of things that you used to love to do. Maybe some of you are, you know, playing things that you did when you were a kid, and this way it's bringing you back some memories. For some of you, you could have children now, so that's also why, especially if you're married with kids, you know. Then we also have the energy here. You know, this is a beautiful time. Like, these kids are sharing, you know, you could be in a really beautiful place and you're just sharing it with your friends around you. Of course, this is nostalgia, so thinking of old memories and everything. But of course, this is also a soulmate card. So I feel like because you got the soulmate here, this confirmation, true love, you know, for some of you, this can be something that you're definitely bringing in, and this can, of course, be a person from your past as well that's coming back. So you might not see that coming. The King of Swords. So here you are, Aquarians. You guys are sitting all nice and mighty on your throne here. And what he's actually doing is, the way that I have it is, he's actually looking this way. So I feel like a lot of you really are, you know, remembering your childhood. Maybe you're, you know, you're in places or you're visiting places that you used to be playing around when you were a kid. And this is bringing you such beautiful memories because they're really great times. And for some of you, you're also in this reflection mode because, you know, you're, well, when I was saying even with courage, you know, you have to take yourself back to places. So for some of you, you're really channeling that energy from here. And for others of you, you know, you could be watching this. So if someone's coming towards you, you're already watching them from a distance, Aquarius. So you already know that they're on their way. And if it's just you, then you're just sitting there. You're in a really good place. You've had this time. You know, the Aquarian energy is very, very powerful. And you have this beautiful Ace of Wands coming towards you. So I feel like you're getting this gift. It's a very passionate offer. This could be, of course, fire signs, so Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. This could be something that is just so passionate. This could be you. I feel like this is coming towards you. So this is, of course, the roles can be reversed, however it is. I do sense that usually, because this is quite a male energy normally, that it would be whoever the male energy is, that's the one that's offering this. Of course, you never know. This could be a situation, depending who's coming back towards you, they could be giving you this beautiful, passionate, fiery offer. There's of course a lot of attraction with that, and you know, this new love could be something, because it's romance of a lifetime. That's not just flirting, that's not just whatever, that's everything, you know. So you're definitely getting a very passionate offer coming towards you. That's amazing. And then your next one is the Tower. Okay, this I feel is putting some of you in a situation where maybe that's all it is it's just passion and it's not a lot of stuff. So it's being built on the wrong foundation. Also for some of you too, the Tower moment, you know, this is a breaking down of walls. This is, of course, a falling apart. If something was not built on stable grounds, then, you know, this is also just, it's whatever isn't meant to be is falling away. So for some of you, you could be, you know, you could be going through a lot right now too. I feel like there's something with you spending so much time in your childhood. Maybe you're trying to go back to simpler times and you're having the courage to tear down things that no longer serve you. Or maybe you built these things up because of, you know, with the release your ex here, I feel like for some of you, there's a lot of energy or stuff that you still have of them that you have to break off. You have to break that energy that has to be broken for this offer to come in towards you, because it can't. You can't have your soulmate coming in when you still have someone else hanging off of you, right? It doesn't work that way. Five of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is a decision that you're either not making to let go, if you don't, I mean, I feel like I'm also feeling like you're rejecting this offer because you're not even looking at it. You're literally looking away from it. So I feel like whatever you're looking at, Aquarius, you're missing this beautiful offer that's coming towards you. And I feel like that's gonna have, that could break apart something, that could definitely fall away. Because of the Five of Pentacles here, you're being left out in the cold, or someone's being left out in the cold. So this could definitely be, you know, you're rejecting something. You know, maybe you're taking that time to reflect. You need that space, and maybe the space is too much for that person and they can't take it anymore and they feel like they're left out in the cold. And then this could be a breakdown of something. You know, you're because you have the power to say no or to walk away, I feel like you may be rejecting something, or you're walking away from something. 1111, so that's affirmed. You're leaving something that it might not have been built on a strong foundation. Maybe it was all passion, maybe it was all lust, maybe it was all the wrong reasons, and then now you're falling apart. So here we have fire energy, we have earth energy, of course, with the pentacles here. So this is, of course, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So you have all sorts of stuff. And the Tower card, of course, is a powerful moment. And this is a huge breaking apart, or breaking off, breaking up. With the release your ex here, some of you are breaking up. And for others of you, there's definitely someone left out in the cold here. So that's not fun. 10 of Swords. Yeah, this was a burden. You guys were really suffering with this. This is something that's been ongoing for a while, and it's just been hurting you. You've just, you know, this is rock bottom. This situation, like being left out in the cold, there's no warmth here. Like, this situation is done. This is, of course, air energy too. So, you know, I also feel like this could be you doing it to someone, or them doing it to you. I'm not entirely sure if this is you, because it is air energy, and usually the sun is rising though. So for some of you, you might really be like, because of the way the King of Swords, you know, he's got, let me see if I'm holding this right. Am I holding it right? I think, okay. So we got the kids here, you know, they're playing, and then under the kids you have this. So I feel like instead of focusing on all the crap that's been going on, you're focusing on what's making you happy, what's bringing you to that place where you can actually overcome this. And for many of you, I feel like maybe you're in La La Land and you're missing this opportunity beside you, and then you kind of like wake up and you realize that it's all gone. So for many of you, like this reflection period, you have to trust that it's going to work out. But I feel like there's definitely space needed here. So for some of you, you know, you've taken that space because it was just too much to deal with. These are swords, you know, this could be betrayal. This is anything that's painful, you know, whatever's happened to you that was just really, really, it's stabbing you in the back. Here you have the Knight of Pentacles. This is definitely an offer coming to you, but this is very slow. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight of the deck. Of course, this is Earth sign again. You've got Earth here again, so this is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, and they're just making their way towards you. And I feel like, you know, even here, you guys are both looking in different directions. You know, you're not even looking at each other. So I feel like this could be a missed opportunity with someone, or they're coming in with a more stable offer. I feel like whatever they're doing, like, you know, if we're looking at it this way, of course, they're looking at each other. So the knight, you know, the knight sees the king and the king sees the knight, but, you know, the king is quite cold. The King of Swords is very cold. So I feel like, you know, and the knight is fully dressed. So it's kind of like, you know, he's ready for what the king is going to serve. And here's the Queen of Pentacles. So a lot of earth energy here for sure. So, you know, you're dealing with a queen. You know, this person is grounded, they're stable, they know what they want. Of course, they're queens, so they're beautiful, they're gorgeous, they're the epitome of the feminine energy, the same way where the King of Swords is of the male, and vice versa. Please apply that however it applies. But I feel like this offer that you're getting is coming to you, and I'm not, you're not even looking at it. Like, you're not. You're just looking the other way. So you either don't even care about this, and because you have the power to say no, you're probably rejecting this, I think, because it's not even, you know, you're not even entertaining this. You're just over there, which is so funny. Yeah. So under the Tower card, you have the Death card. This is a huge transformation for some of you, and I really think that that hurts for some people. This is in line with your soulmate card. So I feel like some of you are breaking a bond with the soulmate, and this is a transformation that you're going through. Wow, this will be painful for some people, guys. I am so sorry. So for some of you, you really have to have the courage to go into this. The other person could be rejecting your offer. You know, you could be coming towards your queen with a beautiful offer, and she might be rejecting it, because even as it is, you know, she's wow, there's a beautiful energy trying to come in, and nobody's even looking at it. I feel like there are so many factors, and I really believe that this is the true love coming in, but I feel like you or them are not even entertaining this. Like, I'm so sorry to say this, but you're gonna have this Tower moment. So in another way, I feel like if you guys did have something, it might have just been like really hot and passionate, but because it wasn't based on anything else, it's falling apart. So because it fell apart and it all crumbled, right? We have the opportunity with the Death card. This is, of course, Scorpion energy as well, which will be next month. So this could have something to do with, you know, maybe next month something will transition. But with this energy, it's massive transformation. So for some of you with the breakdown, you know, when everything's gone, all we can do is rebuild. But because it's broken down, and I feel like for some of you, you're going to have a massive transformation here. And, you know, maybe that has to do with the you know, again, the Courage card talks about boundaries, and maybe for some of you there were no boundaries, and that's why it fell apart, because, you know, this offer is just trying to come in, and it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, we're still building the gates, so wait. You know, like there's a lot of stuff, but because this night is so slow, I feel like for some people too, the offer is not coming fast enough, and everything was falling apart because you weren't receiving that, or they weren't receiving that. So that is also something interesting, which I don't understand. Okay, so for your last one, you guys got 3 cards, so I'm gonna read them each individually. There's gonna be communication. It's gonna be fast. This is always positive, of course. And I just also know that, you know, this is fire energy too, so very passionate messaging. So I feel like there's also another part of you guys that are actually taking this offer or reconnecting this. So you've now made that, you know, for some of you, this can be completely releasing and transforming yourself to the point where you found the courage to release things that no longer serve you. Maybe for some of you, like, oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. I've never made this association, but I'm assuming because it's all here. Like, to me, the 5 of Pentacles, this looks like they're standing outside of a church to me because of the windows, even though they're pentacles, but it's kind of churchy, right? So because the religious factors are here and you have this kind of church thing, and of course this card symbolizes being left out in the cold, I feel like this is definitely reinforced that whatever it was, with the church, you could be getting, like, one of you are being left out. So this could be a separation. It could be a breakdown of a marriage. It could also be a breakdown because of the religious factors, which is literally being shown here. So you two can definitely have different beliefs. But something does not match. So there has to be a transformation and a shift and a change for that. So I feel like there will be communication, and I really hope that one of you realizes this and starts reaching out. If it's not you, then it's them. If you feel that it's you, then maybe you should open the conversation. This person is your soulmate. It's telling you that they're already with you in spirit. You have to bring them back. So the true love that you're seeking is going to come to you, but you might miss it because you're so focused with your, you know, especially with releasing your ex. Some of you can be in a really bad place with not getting over this energy. And I feel like maybe that's what you're reminiscing is about what you did have with them. And even though you had so many beautiful things with them, you also, like, this could be your like childhood sweetheart, or like your first serious relationship or something, but it was so burdening, like it was so painful. You went through so much, there was so much fighting, so many things said, like, you're looking back at the good parts right now because you're missing it. So it's really asking you to reflect, trust that everything will work out the way it's supposed to. But for some of you, I'm truly feeling that there will be a big breakdown and falling apart and transformation and shift. And I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work out, but you're going to get some communication coming in. 9 of Cups. Here's your wish. This is wish fulfillment. So whatever it was that you were wanting, you don't want to be left out in the cold. You don't want this breakdown. So for some of you, you could be taking this offer that was being offered to you, and it's exactly what you wanted. This is the 9 of Cups. This is the most beautiful energy here. So with the 9 of Cups, you also had a third card too with the messages. So the messages that are coming in will be that beautiful connection, will be that beautiful conversations. They'll be loving, of course, because of the 9 of Cups here. Because of the Ace of Wands, you already know there's passion, there's already fire, there's definitely attraction between the two of you. And I do feel that it's mutual, but I also am not sure if one or both of you are looking, because I don't understand. It's really confusing. But anyway, so you're getting this beautiful wish fulfillment coming towards you, and that is clarified by the 10 of Cups. So you're literally going from, this is my wish, this is what I want this person, I want, like, here we have marriage, we have all sorts of stuff, we have marriage, religious factors, true love, release your ex. Once you've released your ex and you've made that, for some of you, this is going to be a huge transformation, especially because wedding is here. Unrelease your ex was with it. I wonder if that's a divorce involved for any of you as well, because of the breakdown, because of the transformation, and because of the religious and, the church here. Like, I'm really feeling that some of you could have been married, or your person is married, and that has to fall apart for this offer to be received and taken. So that's why also reflection is here. So give yourselves space at this moment, and trust and have faith that it will all work out for the best. So for some of you, that's what you're wishing for, and this is just confirming that this is your complete happiness. So abundance, love, joy, complete emotional fulfillment is waiting for you, and you will receive that. That will be communicated, or you will communicate this to someone. Guys, I'm so excited for you, Aquarius. Finally, you get some good stuff going here. But it's going to be after a little bit of turmoil, okay? There's going to be a little bit of pain for a lot of gain, okay? Really, really worth it. So just have the courage to hang in there, guys, because you're bringing your soulmate in, and it's so beautiful. It's so loving. It's everything you want. And because you wanted this, believe me, you're getting so much more. So I'm so excited. Yay! Amazing, Aquarius. Please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if it resonated with you. Of course, like it if it did. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Missedietarot. Thanks, guys.